when we say wealth, we always meant how many cows do you have? How much cattle do you have? This is your wealth. This is the wealth people have always known. And even when I was a child, in my grandfather's house, they would show me one cow and it had a name. So this is the cow whose milk you drink, this is your cow mother. And every day you're supposed to go and give her something. I was given a jaggery ball, which I'm supposed to go and give it to her every day because she gives me milk. Between me and her, there is a very strong thing. And this is not a joke, this is not some emotional nonsense. Today we know by scientific studies that if you develop a deep relationship with the cow, its milk and you, there are various chemicals which come together and it nurtures you in a best possible way. There is substantial scientific evidence today in this direction. So we developed a huge relationship with the cow. After having drunk the milk of the cow for 5–10 years, she is old, cut her up and eat her is an unthinkable thing for us because she's like a mother. So from this context, we said killing a cow is not right. Another aspect of it is, if you have a cow at home, people have very deep relationships with the cows in India. Today maybe they've all become hybrid cows, you don't notice that. But in villages, when there are cows inside the house, people have a very strong relationship. When you have this, if you are going through some kind of misery, you will see the cow will shed tears. Actually it sheds tears. So because of this, because it has human emotion, if killing a cow and eating a cow is considered murder and cannibalism. Apart from that, today we are seeing that scientific evidence. Recently, 3 weeks ago, it was on the Time magazine, but it's been all over the scientific this thing. They've been afraid to publish these things for quite long because of the meat lobbies in the world. After Dale Carnegie and others, they came up with this stuff and they said most of the heart ailments and heart attack deaths in America are because of beef eating. Now they're saying almost 70% of the cancer is because of red meat eating, okay? So every doctor in the West is telling people, you should not eat red meat, this is the worst thing, and it's an ecological disaster. Producing red meat, eating beef is an ecological disaster, both ways. One thing as a nation that we can be proud of is, though without any kind of infrastructure, without any kind of science or technology, our farmers have been producing food for over 1 billion people, which is no mean achievement. Their own conditions, we all know, is most pitiable, but they have produced food. I will tell you, pick an intelligent man here, an MBA. I will give him 10 acres of very fertile land. I will give him the best seed. Let him take a crop and give it to me. The first crop, let me see. He will see how complex it is. Now, there is a knowledge of agriculture with us for over 8–10,000 years in this country. It has just come down as a samskar, not as a technology, not as a teaching. Now, the land was rich. The reason why it was rich is we never killed the animals. Today, India is the largest exporter of beef. This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. Somebody wants to eat something in this country, leave it. The wrong approach is just this. We should not definitely be a beef exporter because we will destroy the land. We will not be able to produce the food that we are producing right now. Unless we make it… I think the government should bring a policy for every acre of land, minimum 4 to 5 animals must be there. Otherwise, we will kill the soil, we will kill the future of this country. It is in that context we have to look at, not in terms of religion. If anybody wants to look at this carefully, we must understand the Hindu religion as we know it has no restriction about eating this or not eating this. It is just that it is a cultural emotion because we have seen the cow as a second mother because we drink the milk of the cow.